Hey everyone, it's Jammo here, doing my next project, which is digging up an old project that I sucked at. Return of Samus, Metroid 2, the movie, the game. That's not really the title. But anyways, let's start our adventure. There's Samus in her metallic suit. Yeah, and she's got her little dinky firing pistol-majig. Pistol-majig isn't a word, but I like to use it because I like to feel special. I'm shooting these, look like little monster chainsaw floaty things, and hoppy frog biscuits. They're called hornodes. Yeah, these guys look like little floating chainsaws. Maybe it's just my violent mind thinking everything's a chainsaw. But seriously, how cool are chainsaws? Barbarian lady with chainsaws for arms riding in on a white stallion into battle? No, white stallion isn't manly enough. A triceratops. Shooting these hornodes and SR-388, Planet of Doom. By the way, I got my controller fixed, so you may see a return of a certain game that I quit because I was having controller problems. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint, but not for a bit. Anyways, so I'm shooting these breakable blocks, and you know what? I love this game. I like it more than Metroid 1. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think it's a superior game in terms of design. Metroid 1's too scattered and everywhere, and while I think it has better music, better graphics and all that, I think the gameplay of this one's a lot better. It's more balanced, it is more linear, but it all works for it. For instance, you can duck and shoot. Back in the original Metroid, when you ducked, you went to that stupid ball, and it was so annoying. You just want to shoot at something down below, and you couldn't. This you can, so this did have its fair share of innovations. Just people look bad on it because it's monochrome, but I'm going to try some nice, spicy colors to add to keep it fresh. And, hope you all enjoy the show. This is my next project. And I'm back on the saddle, back on the horse saddle. Oh no, it's an Alpha Metroid. Oh no, I don't like things that begin with Alpha, like Alpha 5. Oh no, we're done the Power Rangers videos. We're doing Metroid now. Yeah, this is Metroid 2, the Return of Samus. It's kind of a weird name though, like, even though this was the second game to come out, this is like rather far in terms of chronological order, so calling it the Return to Samus really doesn't mean much now, because there's 4 games, the Metroid Prime Trilogy plus Hunters, between 1 and 2 now. So it's not so much the return. I don't think there's been that big of a break between them. I don't know, maybe Samus is a lot older from Prime 3 in this. But we didn't know that back then. We didn't know there was some big leap. Except Retro has to come and make everything confusing. Good games, but they screw with canon. You know what doesn't make any sense? In Metroid 2, we're hunting down the last of the Metroids, and in Metroid, Super Metroid, there's one left. Now, explain something for me. In Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, you constantly see tons of Metroids, like the planets that they are covered with them. You see them in Talon, you see some in Aether, you see some in a lot of places. They just keep, there's tons of them. And I'm sure Samus didn't kill everyone on those planets. So, tell me something. Those planets weren't destroyed. They weren't bombed or anything. So how come the only remaining Metroids are on SR-388 and Metroid 2, even though there's clearly so many on those other planets? Are we to believe they all simply died out? Though maybe I'm just, I'm only proving what a nerd I am by knowing all this stuff. The universe isn't real. Well, Metroid universe isn't real. So why should I get so fussy about this? Well, I don't know. Back in the day, it was simple. When you saw, when you knew how it worked back then, it went Metroid, Metroid 2, Metroid 3, or Super Metroid. And that's how it worked. It was simple and easy to remember. Then again, you know how things go. As series expand, they do all these interquels and midquels and prequels and sequels, and every kind of quel you can imagine. That's how successful franchises go. Now, in reality, we usually don't need prequels. I can't think of a single time where a prequel was necessary. Though I'm sure there have been necessary prequels, but I don't mind the Star Wars prequels that much. I don't hate them as much as some people do. And now we got these pancake monsters. Pancakes jumping out, I guess, fig jam. Soft, mushy, seedy fig jam. Like the stuff you see in those ooey gooey, fresh and chewy fig Newtons. Oh, fig Newtons are awesome. I wonder if Isaac Newton invented fig Newtons. Because he's a brilliant man. He's one of my idols. A great thinker, great theologian. He's a deep, spiritual, and scientific man. Very interesting. I wonder if that apple really did drop on his head. Probably not. Probably just part of the legend. He was like the first metrosexual person in the world. Have you seen his picture? Got the whole long hair, well groomed. He was like the first person to do that. Actually, I think most people back in the olden days had long hair. That's when it was cool. Nowadays, you can only get away with long hair if you're in, like, a metal band. Otherwise, you just look like a dirty homeless person. I want long hair. Where's the love for me? I want to get, sway my bangs in the wind and show everyone that I'm an individual. I'm going to have long hair like everyone else wants to. I'm going to stand out in the crowd by going to metal concerts with other people with long hair. Okay, blow up this orange door. It's orange for a reason. It's evil. Actually, most things that are orange aren't evil. I mean, have you ever met, like, an evil mango? I haven't. Met plenty evil grapes and evil apples. But never an evil mango. I've lived a good long life, so I've experienced things like this. You people may think I'm full of crap and I just ramble on, but I have great, deep insight that goes over most people's heads. I know it. I believe that I'm insightful. Therefore, it is truth. It's truth from the gut, not the brain. That's how you guys should think. Anyways, see you next time.